All right, wonderful people. Big news today. Welcome back to Exposition CV. Welcome back to your number one YouTube platform where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell. All right, we'll be going straight into the news without wasting much of your time. And of course, it's a big game, big news, big win for the Biafra people. All right, the tides are turning in favor of Biafra as fresh reports from Finland indicate a major breakthrough for Biafrans worldwide. After months of intense pressure, yes, and the Finnish government has reported issue a new directive that could reshape the fate of PM Ewa, shifting the narrative away from his arrest and instead recognizing the legitimacy of his cause. This unexpected development has sparked widespread celebrations across Biafraland, with many believing that victory is finally within reach. All right. Um, this has been expected for me. I was never shaken with the issues of we PM ever being you would say arrested. He never shook me. He never really moved me, but because I knew that at some point when he came in, you will know that I know, yeah, yes, and truly we are there. Okay, for months, Nigeria had pushed for Finland to act against Simon Ekpa, that is the zoo government, accusing him of inciting unrest in the southeast. Diplomatic pressure mounted. Okay, diplomatic pressure mounted with zoo authorities demanding his arrest or extradition. However, in a shocking turn of events, sources now reveal that Finland's latest legal review has one way or another, even after the arrest, has favored a stance, ruling out any immediate action apart from what is going on right now before everything is totally cleared. Instead, Finland has reportedly urged the diplomatic engagement, certain that EPA's activities are protected under international laws that recognize freedom of speech and political self-determination. This ruling has thrown a major wrench into Zoo's plans, leaving the government scrambling for a response. I believe this is one thing they were not expecting at all, that it would actually come to this. But of course, it has, and it is going to be one of the most shocking things that would happen to them, because, of course, that particular thing you think is not going to happen or is not possible will happen and will shock you. Yes, that's just the truth of the matter. The news has spread like wildfire and across a Biafra stronghold and triggering massive celebrations. And of course, there have been claims. Of course, the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Defense Forces, the BRF too, has come out and has said that this just shows that every plan, that the plan is moving forward, and they would want to kick off with everything they have planned for the future. And this means that right from time that there have always been a plan, and maybe at some point even the PM Simon Eba was expecting this arrest or was expecting this act, and hearing this news right now is something that will trigger whatever next move he has planned, and which would kick off a brand new system or strategy that would kick off into a very big thing that nobody was actually expecting. And so Finland has spoken and the world is watching, and the zoo can no longer silence our freedom, and we are closer than ever before, as a whole lot of people has come out and said. And just like has been stated, this is something that is cannot be stopped. It is not anything that can be stopped. It's something that you would look at and be like, oh, this is actually happening, and then you would have no other choice than to succumb to what it is. And if I'm being very sincere with you, that is how things are, and that is how these things will keep on being. Social media platforms have erupted with excitement as Biafra activists praised Finland's decision, calling it a win against oppression. The Biafra government in exile released a statement declaring that this development proves that the movement is gaining legitimacy on the global stage. Now, the way the Zoo government have been caught off guard, as they had hoped to use Finland's legal system to clamp down on EPA, now faces an unexpected challenge, as high-ranking officers have reportedly called for an emergency security meeting to reassess their strategy. However, analysts believe that Zoo's failure to secure EPA's food extradition is a major diplomatic setback, exposing weaknesses in its approach in handling the Biafra issue. A security expert in Abuja noted that this has been a huge blow on the Zoo government's plans, and it means that Ekpa would, one way or another, be set free, and he would continue to encourage international support for Biafra, which is the aim of everything. One way or another, they must have felt that this particular arrest would bring PM down, or would bring everything down. But then we have seen where it has taken the movement to. It has taken it to a brand and whole new level, which we are expecting that would go so far. And it is a good thing to know, and I believe it is going to go further than expected. So I believe we should just sit down and watch and see how these things will.
Problem. How do you expect me to be your problem? How do you expect me to stand where you stand? When you were inside there doing your own thing, I was not there. I wasn't there. My brothers and sisters, I wasn't there. How do you expect me to take for what you told, what I had on social media, or what somebody called me on phone to tell me, and then no, things are not done that way. I work with evidence. Where to Nyelu Gazo? Mbunyelu Expo. Ebunyelu Expo. Openly. Mbunyelu Expo. Openly. Sigi. Bido mebi ife di otua. Lapuzi ife mo na microphone yaga. Did I do it or not? I did it. Nsigi. Openly. Forget the ifem yago umu Biafra. Forget ifem yago umu Igbo. Bido mebi ife di otua. Rapuzie ogomo na arekwasi wel mo tare de kaneli. Because you chega the roya, you did not understand. You didn't understand. Biafran say Jiro because of our online war or battle, whatever you may call it, to leave DOS. No. This is what I want to let everybody to understand today, including those who are attacking me. Listen, the Biafran people, at least 90%, or let me say 70% of Biafrans who are, we have 100%, right? Yes, we have 100%. Now, out of this 100% of Biafrans, we have 70% who are following Mazi Simon Ekpa. And then we have 10% who are following DOS. And then we have the remaining 20% who are not interested in the freedom for, liberation of Biafra. This very 70% out of 80 that was interested in Biafra. Remember, 20% is not, or 20% are those who are not interested in anything about Biafra. From beginning, they are not interested. Now, that 20% is gone from 100 out of 100%. Then we have 80% that is remaining. Inside that 80%, 70% are following Mazi Simon Ekpa, while 10% are those who are following the DOS. So this very 70% of Biafrans who are following our Prime Minister did not start following him because of our collective media battle or media onslaught against the impunity of the DOS members. They did not start following us because of our media battle. No. They started following us because they saw what our prime minister was doing with the little resources that we were getting those years in order to support the Eastern Security Network. I want you to follow me. Pay attention. You understand? So it was not because of our media battle or media onslaught. No. It was because as we were carrying that media onslaught, we were coming with a lot of evidences, not just only the evidence against the DOS, but also the evidence of the performances of the ESN that they are funding. Hey, I don't know if you're getting me. Not just because we were coming to, show evidences that implicate DOS. No, not just that. We were also showing them the evidences of what the ESN under autopilot command was doing. That is what was pushing the Biafran people to do more, to add more fire, to contribute more in support of Mazi Simon Ekpa and autopilot. Not just the evidences against the DOS. No. We didn't win that war because of we were too strong for DOS. Not just that. After all, the DOS had more, media warriors than us. How many? How like one kaide at that time? Or kaide. We were very little. We were very small. DOS was having the likes of Ikenguru Agudem. They were having the likes of MOP, so MAP. Because on Germany, wanna be Simon Ekpa. Can I find that idiot wanna be Simon Ekpa in Germany? Can I borrow Muniego Gagoro Ochendeze? Can I fire somebody remind me his name? This idiot no Germany. Can I fire? Is it Onyeka somebody Onyeka onye Chineke nwa Chineke nwa afọ onwe ezigbo afọ a na-akpọ ya but I remember his name is nwa Chineke but onwe afọ ọzọ a na-akpọ ya that one be Simon Ekpa in Germany. So they were having including 7,000 teeth, both all the girls Mandisi coastal region, all of them Biafra child. Thank you, Benjamin. So okay, Chuku, thank you, Chichi, baby. You see, they were having a lot of, according to China Samori, he said that they recruited 5,000 media warriors to carry out this onslaught against Mazi Simon Ekpa. So we did not win them because of we were too strong for them. Not just that, or because we were coming on air, to show Biafrans the evidences of DOS betrayal. Not only that, we were also, especially, we were showing them the actions of the Eastern Security Network. Yes, on our own command. On our own command, under our command. We were showing them, and they were seeing it. Seeing is believing. Obronka uses AI generated video, like in the one I played yesterday, where they claim that Donald Trump has recognized Biafra and he's coming with entourage or armor tanks to bomb the Zoological Republic. Not that one. Clear evidences, true videos and pictures of the actions of the Eastern Security Network. Then the other day to penyu na azo. Enwere ife a na-akpọ expo ọ ga-anọ na primary school a na-akpọ expo onye na-ede na-enyo ya ma o nwere ike bunye gị expo si gị na-ekwe the answer ide ịkọpịa ya de mbunye na expo with experience, something that I know. Nsị gị nwanne m bido mebi ife a rapụzi ife mụ na ọgụ microphone ya aga. You understand? Then you did not listen to me. You didn't listen to me. You know, you did not listen to me. So, since you did not listen to me, somebody said no voice. Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me or you can't hear me. Let me know in the comment section, please. Somebody said no voice. Somebody said no voice. Can you hear me, please? If my voice is coming out clear, let me know in the comment section, please. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section, please. Okay. Okay. Thank you. We move. So, you see, mbunyelu ndị expo bidonu maybe ife dị otu a rapụgodunu every other thing that you people are doing in the name of diplomacy or diplomatic movement or whatever. Mebegodunu ife dị otu a because ebe a ka nwere onwe anyị nọ. This is where our freedom lies. Use the little resources that you are getting because the fund has been divided. That's why I told you you don't have to lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. We have two factions. Don't lie to yourself. If you want to be truthful, you be truthful. You understand? So, start doing this. So that mpụta na-agwa ndị Igbo okwu. Mpụta with evidence. Ọ bụ na ndị otu USB na-eme ife kwesị ime n'ala Igbo. Mpụta nwere evidence na-apụta. Na-agwa ndị Igbo na-ekwe ya, this is it. This is what they are doing. This is it. This is where we stand. Ọ bụ na ndị bịa GIE na-eme mpụta na-agwa ụmụ Igbo, ụmụ Biafra, this is it. This is where we stand. This is what they are. This is evidence. Because this evidence is very, very hard for anybody who is not fighting for freedom to do. This very evidence that I'm talking about is difficult for not just difficult, it is impossible for anybody who is working for the zoo government. It is impossible for a zoo agent to carry out. Forget about names, Apollo, Nigeria, terrorist country, reintegrating terrorists, Boko Haram into Nigerian army, and you are shouting it aloud. You think that one can bring Nigeria down? Never. Never. You can never do any exposition more than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want you to know. There is no anybody who has done or will even do any kind of exposition against the zoo more than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Have you forgotten that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just his exposition alone led to his arrest in Lagos in the year 2015? His exposition alone, without doing anything, no organizing, even protest was not there. Protest erupted when he was arrested in 2015. So, do you know that he was illegally held in Kuje prison for almost 2 years? Sorry, 1 year and 8 months. A year and 8 months, almost 2 years. Only exposition. And then he was later released. He was not held incommunicado. He was not held under a solitary confinement. He was held or remanded in Kuje prison, where everybody was able to go and pay him a visit. Right? And then he was finally released at the end of it, because it was only exposition, free speech. Free speech. No government will punish you beyond, beyond, the beyond reasonable, amount of time because of what you say with your mouth. They can just arrest you, punish you for some time, and they will release you because you have done nothing. You only talk with your microphone. You understand? Then I gave my people expo and say, look, do you know why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya and rendition to the zoo, with Nigeria bypassing the international law and committing a heinous crime against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is because he formed Eastern Security Network, fully armed to the teeth, to fight for his freedom. They then know, oh, this man is now serious. Let us go after him. You understand? So, now, at the end of it all, at the end of everything, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kept incommunicado just simply because he formed the Eastern Security Network to fight for his freedom. And I'm telling you that whosoever that is fighting for freedom in truth and in every honesty will never ever let our army down, because that is our defense. Can you do the needful? Can you make this defense to be strong as it used to be? In no distant time, forget Zalo Mifemona microphone yaga. I said it in the open. Ekulum ya openly. But my words fell in a my word failed to, yield any fruit in the minds and in the midst of these people who are insulting me because I am not on their side. Both sides, not only one person. If I play you voice records, voice notes, people are sending me front and back, left and center, insulting me because I am not on their side. Those from the two sides. I'm not saying one person. That is the problem. That I'm not propagating, the gospel, their own gospel. I must leave the Biafra freedom, Biafra restoration, to come and start fighting for them. Not that there's any other thing. I did not do anything wrong. Nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. The anger is that I am not on your side. I am not on your side. I am not on. You are not on my side. You are not on my side. Biafra, you are not on my side. You are not on my. Therefore, you are hypocrite. You are evil. You are a criminal. You are a thief. You are this and that. I didn't steal anything from anybody. I did not even insult anybody. I did not castigate anybody. I didn't call anybody's name and attach him or her with Nigerian, government or whatever. Their anger is side. Even from the beginning, I made it open that I am not on the side of anybody. They thought I was joking. I said that I will do the same thing that I did to Nelly Ofebu. When they were cooking against the prime minister, they were seriously cooking. I told them, look, what you are doing is not going to work. If you say the prime minister did this or that, do you have any evidence? They have no any evidence. I said, I'm not part of it. They thought I was joking. Until the last day, when they started carrying out the onslaught, they looked for Biafra United, did not see me. You understand? So that is what I'm talking about. Akam di ocha. Nekwenu mkpa ma aja adịrọ ya. Akam di ocha. You can go on and call me any kind of name that you like, no problem. Go ahead, insult me, call me names, no problem. I have only one word for you. Akufelosia or Darawo. Just continue. Call me any names, even when I did not even talk to you, when I did not do anything against you. Call me names because you are angry with me. Biafra Unite is not on your side. Call me names, no problem. I will never ever respond to you. Whosoever that is insulting me, I don't have your time. Go ahead and call me names. Insult me as much as you can. Say whatever you like. The other day, the other idiot somewhere was lying to Biafran people that I have never been involved. I've never joined the media team before. I've never been with them before. Lying. You want to get Biafra with lies and deceit? This same person who was lying that I've never been in the media team before was the same person who was sending me message, begging me to bring him into autopilot media. The same idiot. The same idiot that was lying against me. He's the same person begging me, sending me WhatsApp messages, which I still have till tomorrow. Sending me WhatsApp messages, begging me, Biafra Unite, to bring him into autopilot media that he wants to join us. It's the same person who came out and said that I've never been part of the media team before. Even as the government was formed, when I successfully defeated the problem that that I had a couple of years ago, I came back to the media and joined back the BLGRE media team. All of them you see today now shouting Biafra Unite, calling me names. They all gathered and went to the BLGRE cabinet to blackmail me. They even took my name to Native Doctor. They sent voice messages asking Native Doctor to expose this man called Biafra Unite. I didn't do anything. They are just envy and greedy because of my exploits. All of them went to the BLGRE. Enough. They set me up with one woman in Chicago, with one called Gaddafi. They ganged up against me. They went to our prime minister, started gossiping me in the front of prime minister, thinking that prime minister will do something, will sanction me or something like that. All of them who are now fighting me, yeah, you must come on my side. You must come to my side. All of them, they were there in the BLGRE cabinet when they were gossiping me, blackmailing me. It looked like that one did not, work. They came back again to cook another false story against me and took it to prime minister. These are the people you want me to come and work with. It is because of blackmail, envy, greediness, annual fool. That's why I left the media team. I am the one who left. Yes, I left. And they all know, as they are listening to me now, they know what I'm saying. I left the media team because of greediness. A top member of BLGRE cabinet then called me and told me, look, your fellow media warriors are angry at you. Since you came back, they are no longer getting the amount of views that they used to get when I was absent. A top member of BLGRE who may be listening to me right now told me Kokokom that ndio to gigin afana na media and ewelegiwe. They are envious about you because since you came back to the media, they no longer gain the amount of viewership they used to get because all Biafrans listen to me. And once they get news from my platform, they are done for the day. As that person told me that, and it did not even take up to 2 months. Boom. As a bid everywhere. Fabrum na agari na BLGIA cabinet, boom na agari na Simon Ekpa's office. Gossiping me, lying against me, blackmailing me. With one they called Gaddafi. Was among all of them. They ganged up against me. At the end of the day, I said, okay. And now connected the dot with what that BLGIA top ranking officer in the brigade told me. I connected the dot. I said, okay, fine. Kamla Purundi anonwa their media tinkafa mejuo ya anya kam na oro nwem independent. That is what happened. These are the same people you want me to go and join myself to destroy myself. No. Amugom ndị Igbo mụọfa ka akwụkwọ mụtafa ọfụma ọfụma. Amugom ndị Igbo ka akwụkwọ mụtafa ọfụma. So you can go on and talk against me, say whatever you want to say, talk against me, carry out propaganda, whatever, anyhow you like, no problem.